Okay, so a notable thing, I got a backpack about a month ago. I've been looking around for a good backpack that I could replace the ones I have been using because the backpack I had on my mission kind of wore out and basically got to a point to where I couldn't quite use it anymore considering the zippers wouldn't quite zip anymore or stay zipped. They kind of wore out and I had to replace it. So I had been looking around and kind of settled on this backpack. This particular one is Sandpiper of California's bug out bag. And basically this is like this one should last a while and basically is the last backpack anyone should really ever need. So first off, it's very expandable. You've got the side straps on the side that buckle that basically close it up, and then you can just unbuckle those and get like a lot more space to work with alone. But then in addition to that, you can unzip around the backside to give you even more space, and that the main compartment just gets really big. And on top of that, the main compartment has those buckles that you can like strap down laptops or whatever you have with it. That was kind of one thing, is like the other backpacks after the one from my mission wore out. The other ones were made kind of small for like smaller laptops or iPads because they were built more for an audience that doesn't carry around lunky fat laptops. But this one is built to basically carry the larger heavy-duty stuff because it's marketed, basically, the marketing is toward military use. In addition to that, it does have a couple of front pockets. So like the very front pocket is basically a thin one for your accessories, and it's got the mole on the front as well, which I've been using. But you can attach a lot to the mole, and then the pocket behind it, kind of that flaps down, is basically an organizer that has space for office supplies, a couple mesh compartments that you can stick stuff in, like headphones or what have you. So you've got some options there that you can mess around with. Then the pocket behind that, so like you've got a total of 3 pockets, or 2 compartments on top of the main compartment, and then you've got a pocket on the front, and then inside that middle compartment are 2 pockets, one on the front and the back of that compartment, that you can put stuff in. So you can fit a lot of crap into here. But then, in addition to that, because you are able to carry so much for it, they've included, metal supports in it, kind of as a semi-frame to add more support to it. So between the sternum strap and the stowaway waist belt clip, you can actually carry a lot of weight and make it a lot easier on yourself. So with the waist belt, I had a load that I was taking into work that was a bit heavier than a lot of my other loads, so putting that on actually helped take it off. And I know some people have complained about like some of the newer rucks that the military made when they released the UCP camo, and this one seems to do the job so far for what I've done with it. And yeah, those can stow away. So that there's like a back compartment, and that has a bunch of space in it. So not only can you use this as a backpack, but you can stow those back straps away into that pocket along with the waist belt and zip it up. And you have a side handle for basically a briefcase carry. And I don't know if they all come with it, but mine came with a shoulder strap that you can attach to the 2 D-rings on the side, and it basically becomes a briefcase bag. So if you're in a situation where they won't let you bring backpacks in, there's an option for you. It's basically one of those moldable bags. It can fit every situation, in essence. But also in that compartment, it's kind of padded, so you do have a little bit of insulation. It does have a hydration pack pouch. So initially when I got the footage, I didn't have this hydration pouch. But since yesterday, I didn't quite get to making this. I basically went in and I got a hydration pouch, hydration bladder, and basically, it seems pretty good so far. I've only used it for 2 seconds, but it works with the Camelback tubes and works with them pretty well. It doesn't have the leak issue or anything. I compared it side by side, the ends of it, the quick click ends, and they're both exactly the same pretty much. So that works pretty well. So the tube that came with it is clear. I got the Camelback insulated one that also locks. So they both lock. It seems to be a almost standard feature now that you get a water lock to prevent spilling. But yeah, the hydration pouch does pretty well. It fits between the support bars, so most of your bladders are going to fit pretty well that you're going to get for it. So for the most part, I think most of them are built for Camelbacks and the like that way. But apparently the hydration pack I got can expand out to even more space, so you can fit even more water in it if you really need that. But I just kind of kept the retaining baffle together, and it was a beast to try and put back together until I figured out that I have to lube it and then I can slide it down. But yeah, food grade stuff for that. But so back to the Molly on the front. So one of the reasons I picked this up is because of the Molly. So what that would allow me to do is attach things to the front of the pack. So what I am currently using that for now, if you can tell by see the wear on it, is I've got a basically hydration pouch, cooler pouch, because the backpack that I had on my mission had a cooler compartment on it, on the front of it. And I really wanted something that I could have a cooler compartment for or add it on if I needed to. So I've got something that way that I attach to it. And then, of course, you've got the Velcro that you can attach your morale patches or what have you to as well. So, again, this backpack is pretty configurable. It's kind of like everything else. I like it because it's configurable and I can mess with it and play with it and shape it to kind of various different situations. They have it in a few different colors and variety. So they've got the multicam version that is basically double what this one cost. And then they've got a coyote brown that's probably going to be that's about the same, and this black one that's about the same. And I think there's an OD green as well that's about the same. But if you have access to clothing and sales on a military post or base, whatever, you can pick it up there very likely for cheaper than what you're going to get it for in the store or from their online site. So just kind of look around. But this one I would highly recommend, whether you're wanting an everyday carry pack or not. So again, if you found this helpful, let me know. I am thinking about doing a video on how I have mine set up currently, but this will evolve as time goes on. I'm still kind of working in what I'm putting in where and how, so I've got a lot of space to work with, and I've got enough support that I can overdo my everyday carry if I really want to. So join the Discord or the Matrix or the Gilded, what have you. Let me know what you think. You can subscribe to me on Subscribestar even. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one.